Hello guys, it's me again. Back with a somewhat plan with me. I actually started filming while I was creating this morning, but that did not work out so well. And to avoid the craziness that happened last month, I'm just gonna show you what I did in this September plan with me. So yeah, this is my September cover page. Um, We're getting into the long worded months. Um, I use these Tombow dual brush pens. I have the primary palette. I don't use this very often, but they are blendable. And so what I did is I took the red and the dark blue here and I rubbed them together and then did that. My half-ass attempt. My amateur attempt, not half-ass. My amateur attempt at brush lettering. Whatever, it works for me. Okay, and I might jazz this up with a little extra color. Cause I think, yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. All right. So, my color scheme for this month is basically pink and purple, cause you know, September is the month of wine, right? I don't know. I just I like wine. This reminds me of grapes. I don't know. I always think of grapes when actually it's the autumn equinox. That's why. But yeah. So these stabilos here on the side are the ones I'm using this month to mostly color everything, except for where I use watercolor, and that's where the Faber-Castell uh, gelatos come in. But I'll explain that as I go through. So I guess you get to see me decorate a little bit. It's, um, if not fully planned with me, is really frustrating. But so I will link in the description below the supplies I'm using. But since we're here, I'll just go over these bitty quickly. This is number 59, 56, sorry, 56. These are Stabilo .88 fine point uh, fine liners. And I'm using 4 of them this month. So that one, this is number 55, then number 59, and lastly, number 58. Also using this Faber-Castell Artist Pit Pen in XS. Extra small, I'm assuming, but yeah. Alright, September monthly page. Same old, you know, the usual original setup that the bullet journal had created, or that writer Carol created with the bullet journal. I don't have everything that's gonna happen this month here because my phone is recording. But the 2 days I can remember was the full moon on the 6th and Camp Anime. I'm going to volunteer for that from the 8th to the 10th. And I wrote those with my one and only fountain pen. This is Lamy All-Star Special Edition for the Nobel Peace Center. The ink in it is Noodler's 54th Massachusetts, which is super boring, so that was a sample I got. I probably won't get that anymore. But it looks kind of interesting here, so maybe. Project list for September. My 4 quadrants, I'll fill in the details later. But yeah, each business, personal, and spiritual. I might put home down here, create a 5th category, split up some stuff from personal because that's been getting really tight. Alright, September tracker. I reordered change the order for some stuff. And no, I didn't add anything new here. But what I did is, so last month, which is not finished yet, I did dots. What I usually do is I put the color I plan on using at the top. Yeah, let me find July. Oh, well, it's helpful when I only use one color, but I usually like to use more than one color, so it helps that I adjust. Well, it helps that I actually use it too. So, how's this? New thing. Okay, so like here, right? This first row next to activities is just to indicate to me like what color I should be using that day. This doing the dots thing, I'm not gonna do that again because it's really hard for me to see. But so since my colors were blue and green last month, I had like 8 different stabilos that I was using, and it got confusing which one is which. That's why there's a lot of random dots in places there shouldn't be, because I couldn't remember which pen was which color. So I told myself, a little note down here, next month write Stabilo numbers so I know which ones I'm using. So I'm using less than before, but the numbers I told you earlier are what these numbers are here. So I know on Friday, this upcoming Friday, the 1st, I should be using number 55, which is this one. That is the one that matches. So that's why those numbers are there. They correspond to the actual fine liners, which is helpful, super helpful. Okay, content calendar, I decided to make mine's a little bit closer to Shelby's at Little Coffee Boxes. She does the outline in black. I still wanted to have the big spaces because you guys know I fill mine's up with like tons of stuff. This is the current month I'm working in, so they get filled up. I didn't want to make my boxes smaller, so did what I had to do. And this is where I just used, paintbrush and water and the Faber-Castell gelatos. So I have a watercolor set. It's the Artist Loft set from Michaels. It has a lot of colors. The problem is that it's so chalky and it comes up on your hands once you touch it. And this is, like I showed you a few seconds ago, this is a spread that I use a lot. I will go back in here using my color-coded system and over the next couple of days and add stuff. And over the course of the month, things move around. Some things I'll have on post notes and I'll add them later. Once it's been confirmed, that's the date, all of that. And I don't need to constantly be rubbing off on my hands. So I use these Faber-Castell gelatos. They work with water and they come out looking like watercolor, which I like. So, just so you know which ones I'm using. I'm just going to use the names. They have numbers, but that's too much. Passion fruit. Bubble gum. This one I know is lavender. Boysenberry. And snow cone. And these are all from the Brights set. This is the box they come in. So other than the lavender is the only one that's actually purple. So the others I kind of mixed and matched and played around with. And then I got pools of color, some stripes, and I kind of dabbed up the pools with paper towel. And I liked some of the patterns and things. It just looks interesting. I like it a little bit. Yay. So that's that. Oh, and I decided to go ahead and call it content and editorial calendar because it's not one or the other. It's both. Fitness tracker here. I changed things up um, because I realized skipping days in between, because I was doing circuits and I was doing full body circuits, and then the next day I was supposed to take a break, relax, let my muscles heal and become stronger. But then I would take another day and another day, and then a week would go by and I would only work out once, maybe twice. So I'm gonna switch things up a little bit next month. Still the warm ups and cool downs 4 times a week, and then every week I'm gonna do circuits of body parts. So legs, abdominals, back, shoulders, arms, and chest. And not in this order. This is just how I wrote it. But so yes. But for example, Monday I'll do legs. Tuesday I'll do abs. Wednesday I'll do shoulders. Thursday I'll do chest. Um, Purely as an example, and I'll do circuits of the exercises I have written here. So I should be working out 4 times a week for each week. And even though I added some exercises, I still have all the space for notes, so I don't know. But wish me luck, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying to get healthier. Timetable, here it is. I would just like to point out, like, they're both here. Last month I forgot to do these 2 spreads, and so they're like after the first week already started. But timetable's ready to go. Keep track of my time every day. And this is a new spread. This is also something I got from Shelby at Little Coffee Fox at Goals and Rewards. It took me a while to like think about what goals I wanted to like really focus in on. Like this is like to start new habits or to get rid of old ones. And now I just have to think about the rewards for them. And yeah, so that is me. That's my plan for September. I will still be doing weeklies, though I'm considering just starting September 1st right here, September 1st and 2nd, and I have them there, and then the weekly, because my weekly spread is 2 pages, as you know, so it'll be weird to turn it through. So I might just come in on Friday and start right here. But yeah, thanks for watching and paying attention and caring. I might be doing weekly updates, because August has not been as productive as July was, and part of the productivity of July was accountability, where I was doing those weekly videos. Problem is the space on my computer for all those videos, and how, I guess, time to film and upload them will be a pain. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. That's all I'll say. Okay? Bye.